Hi, Madbronco here. Today I am at Virginia International Raceway to have a go at their driving experience and drive these three cars behind me around the circuit. I am not here to compete in a race or try and set any lap records. I am just here to have a go in the cars and do a few laps and most of all have some fun. I am now going to get suited up and take the first car out for a spin. Not literally, I hope. So I hope you will join me and see how I get on. Right, okay, I'm in the first car of the day now, which is a Toyota Supra Mark IV. I'm all strapped in, I'm ready to go. So I think we'll get it into gear and get out on our outlap. Right, as I said in the intro, we're at Virginia International Raceway today. It's a circuit, well, to be honest with you, until a few weeks ago I'd never even heard of, let alone seen the circuit. So obviously I've looked into the circuit, and very interesting layout, quite a lot of elevation change, some interesting corners. So I think this is going to be a bit of a challenge, this one. Obviously I've got the three different cars to get used to, but also kind of learn the circuit. Like I say, I didn't know the circuit until I looked it up. Obviously I've come here today. We've been around and walked the circuit, so I've got a bit of a feel for the, a bit of a flavour of what I've got coming. Like I say, plenty of elevation change, some interesting corners, so couldn't be more opposite than last week in Sebring, which was completely flat. This is quite an interesting section coming up here, all uphill, quite fast corners I think. It'll be interesting to see how we get on. A couple of long straights. Yeah, it's quite a long circuit actually today. It's about 3.5 miles round each lap. Oh, blimey, that's a bit tighter than you think, even at slow speed. I don't think we'll have any issues with the curbs today. I don't remember there being any sort of sausage curbs. They're all flat curbs that you can kind of run across. So yeah, I think this is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to this. Not anticipating great times. Like I say, it's quite a long circuit. It's probably one of them circuits where, 3 laps is just nothing. You could probably spend a lifetime going around this circuit and still find time. Anyway, we're coming up to near the end of the outlap. These last couple of fast corners, so I'm pretty much going to shut up now as I wind it up full throttle. I'm going to start finish straight across the start finish line, which is kind of on this kink. So here we go, lap 1. Okay, right, as we come up to the end of the first lap, not too bad, a few little mistakes there. See what we can do on lap 2. Okay, we're coming up to the end of the second lap. That was not so bad. See what we can do on lap 3. Right, well, that's it. That's my 3 laps. Cool, that went by quick. Third lap felt pretty good. So So I'd like to think the third lap was the best out of the three. That was a lot of fun. Certainly enjoyed that. First taste of the circuit in a car. Wow, that is quite a circuit. Like I was saying in the intro, a lot of elevation change, some interesting corners there, some high speed, low speed. Yeah, enjoyed that. And like I was kind of saying on the out lap, and I nearly got caught out, not really realising where we were. Yeah, I think this is the kind of circuit where you could probably, 3 laps is nothing. You could probably spend a lifetime racing around this circuit to really master it. Be interesting to see what the lap times were. I don't expect there were anything very quick for this car, but that certainly was a lot of fun. At least I kept it on the circuit. Made a couple of little mistakes. Nearly made a bit of a big mistake near the end of the first lap. But overall, I'm quite pleased with that. I enjoyed that. The section we've just, not just come through, but that uphill section, kind of left, right, like that hotel, or whatever it is. That's quite interesting. And this corner coming up at the end of this long back straight, kind of uphill, turning left, braking to turn right. That's quite tricky. But yeah, cool circuit. Enjoyed that. This last section, pretty fast. You've got to be pretty quick to get left there and then right. And that feels weird. It feels a bit like a roller coaster because you're kind of dipping down. But anyway, just pulling into the pit lane now after completing the in lap. So we'll cruise along the pit lane, find our pit box, and see what the lap times were. Like I say, I don't suspect there'd be anything worth writing home about, but it'd be interesting to see what they were nonetheless. So let's pull up and see what the lap times are. Well, that was a lot of fun. I could have driven some more laps. Anyway, the 3 lap times for the Toyota Supra Mark IV are lap 1, 221.7, lap 2, 220.8, and lap 3, 218.7. Nothing record breaking, I'm afraid, but certainly a good car to get used to the circuit. I'm now going to get ready to drive something faster. So please join me and let's see how I do. Okay, I'm in the second car of the day now, which is a Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. I'm all strapped in, I'm ready to go. So I think we'll get it into gear and get out on our out lap. Okay, so I've been round in the first car, the Toyota. I was pleasantly surprised and pleased with my laps. They were pretty consistent. Obviously getting quicker as I got a bit more confident with the circuit. Like I said, it's quite a long circuit, a lot of corners, all completely different. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on with this car. It's obviously a lot more powerful than the Toyota, more of a racing car, so it should handle a bit better. Obviously, first lap would probably be a little bit tentative, maybe, just get a feel for this car. this section here. It'll be interesting to see how we get on with the Porsche through here. It's a fun little section, so we've got to have a pretty good rhythm. So anyway, as we come onto the long back straight, interesting to see how fast this car is. Top speed. And how well it brakes, especially into corners like this coming up, which, like I said, is kind of uphill, turning left, trying to brake into a right hand corner, which then drops downhill. Some brilliant elevation change here. So I know where we are on the lap this time, so we're getting up pretty much to the end of the lap. This last left and right as it dips down, a bit like a roller coaster. As we go through this right hand, I start to wind it up now, full throttle. On the start finish, and the line is actually on this right hand kink now, so let's start lap one. Okay, as we come up to the end of the first lap, a few little mistakes. See if we can do a bit better on lap two. Okay, that's the second lap pretty much done. Felt that was a little bit better. See what we can do on lap 3. Okay, right, well that's it. Wow, that went by pretty quick. That's my 3 laps. That certainly felt a bit quicker in the Porsche. Don't think I did that well. First lap was a little bit messy, a couple of mistakes. Got it a little bit sideways coming through this snaky section just round here in a second. Kind of threw me across the grass a little bit. Kept it in control and kept going, so that was okay. The second and third laps weren't so bad. Felt they were better than the first lap. I don't think I was very aggressive going into that left hand braking where you have to turn and then turn right at the end of the back straight. I felt every lap going into there I was a bit tentative, so I probably lost a load of time. But overall I'm pretty happy with that. Like I say, I kept it on the circuit for the most part, apart from my one little mistake on the first lap. Certainly a cool car, sounds nice. But I think I probably have to accept that I've gone lost the blasting on this back straight, I think. Yeah, I think I need to accept that the times around this circuit are not going to be anything special. Yeah, this corner coming up, I felt I was maybe a bit tentative on all 3 laps coming into here. Yeah, my laps are not going to be anything special. Like I say, it's quite a long circuit, so there's plenty of opportunity to lose time. And also, like I say, the more I drive around this circuit, I'm feeling that 3 laps is nothing. You know, you could spend a lifetime mastering this circuit. Anyway, as we head back into the pit lane, we'll get back to the pit box and see what the times were. long as they're faster than the Toyota, I'll be happy. Right, let's pull up and see what they were. Well, that was a lot of fun. I could have driven some more laps. Anyway, the 3 lap times for the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport are lap 1, 209.1, lap 2, 209.2, and lap 3, 209.9. Nothing record breaking, I'm afraid, but certainly 3 consistent laps. I am now going to get ready to drive something faster, so please join me and let's see how I do. Right, okay, I'm in the third car of the day now, which is the Mazda Lola B09-86. I'm all strapped in, the engine's running, so I think we'll get it into gear and get it on our out lap. Obviously this is the last car of the day, so in theory this should be the fastest. You should get the fastest lap times with this car. As you can see, it's a fully fledged racing car, sports car. So I'm sat down pretty low in this one. Can't see that much. Got quite wide windscreen pillar in front of me to the right. Obviously I've got the high wheel arches to look around, so this is going to be quite interesting getting into the corners. Obviously this is a very fast and powerful car, so we'll be taking this one a little bit tentative on the throttle, getting onto the throttle and full throttle. I've been around in the other 2 cars, pretty pleased with my performances, considering, like I say, I feel this circuit is one of them where you could spend a lifetime trying to master this circuit, so to go around for 3 laps is nothing really. I think there's potential with me and this car to get under 2 minutes. So far we've been over 2 minutes, so I'm hoping that the 6 laps I've done around this circuit will give me enough that I now know the circuit to be able to get this car under 2 minutes, so that's my kind of goal for this one. Be interesting to see how we cope with this corner at the end of the back straight in this car. So anyway, we're getting up to around near the end of the lap, these last couple of fast corners. So I'll pretty much shut up now, just have my comment at the end of each lap. So as I start to wind it up now, I'm going to start finish straight and head for the line on this kink. I'm going to start lap 1. Okay, that's the first lap pretty much done. A few little mistakes, nearly threw it all the way. See if we can do a bit better on lap 2. Okay, that's lap 2 pretty much done. Felt that was a bit better. See what we can do on lap 3. Oh wow, okay, that's my 3 laps. Well, that was pretty quick. Wow, this was a nice car. Fun car to drive. Not the easiest of cars to drive, quite challenging. Made a few mistakes across my 3 laps. I felt the second lap was probably the best lap. Third lap, well, I'm not quite sure what happened there, cut across the grass. Quite difficult actually to see a couple of the apexes because you are sat quite low in this car with the elevation change. But I think I've just about got away with that on the 3rd lap. First lap nearly turned the thing around. Well, you have to be a bit light. Yeah, this coming up here kind of just appears the curb, and I'd kind of turned but I turned a little bit early. But yeah, also the very gentle on the throttle. A couple of times I nearly forgot myself. Got a little bit trigger happy with the throttle as I was turning. Felt the car trying to turn itself around and spin up a little bit. But overall, yeah, that was very enjoyable. I don't think I did too bad. I'd like to think I got under 2 minutes. Obviously I have to get back to the pits to find out the lap times. I don't think this corner was too bad. It wasn't super aggressive, but then again I don't think I was quite as tentative as I was with the Porsche. I'm not quite sure what happened with the Porsche in that corner there, but this certainly felt pretty cool coming down through here. So yeah, shame it was only 3 laps. So anyway, as we get back into the pit lane, we cruise along on the pit limiter to our pit box and see whether I'm going to be pleasantly surprised with sub 2 minute laps. So let's park up and see what the lap times were. Wow, that was a lot of fun. I could have driven some more laps. Anyway, the 3 lap times for the Mazda Lola B09-86 are: lap 1, 1:54.1, lap 2, 1:53.6, and lap 3, 1:54.3. Nothing record breaking, I'm afraid, but that certainly was a challenging car to drive, so I'm pleased I managed to get under 2 minutes. Unfortunately, that is the last car of the day, so no more driving for me today. It's time to take the race suit off and to return to normality. I'm sorry to say that is the end of my driving experience for today. I have driven some great cars, and most of all I've had a lot of fun. So I'll be doing another driving experience at another circuit very soon. I hope you enjoyed the video and will join me for another driving experience. And of course, please subscribe, like and comment. Have a nice day wherever you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.